Team of the Year starts tomorrow, so in this video I'll be showing you 3 ways to make easy coins in FIFA 22. Let's get into it, the boys. Oosh. Just before we go any further as well, lads, if you do want to do me a massive favour, if you could, just drop a like on this video and just comment absolutely anything. If we could do 1,000 likes, 500 comments, that'd be perfect. Subscriptions as well help just massively. As it stands, the YouTube algorithm is favouring some of these trading videos, so I want to just keep pushing it. May as well be honest with you. I don't want to beat about the bush, that's just how it is. However, let's jump into the first method and let's talk about club stocking. Now, this is a perfect method if you're on, say, like, I'd say you have to have at least 25,000 coins onwards to do this, but anywhere up to like 100,000, 200,000, this is absolutely perfect for you. So I want to show you something first and foremost. If we go and take a look at all the gold common centre backs at the minute, these are all going on PlayStation over 500 coins. I imagine on Xbox it is a very similar story as well. And I do want to just give you a bit of an insight to what club stocking is and how you can use it effectively over Team of the Year. But just before we go any further, lads, if you do want to go and buy yourself any FIFA 22 coins, make sure to click the link in the description and check out Mule Factory. Use that code LE5CHEAT for a spicy little discount. Okay, let's go. Regardless though, as I was saying about the gold common centre backs, now basically what club stocking is stocking up on players who are needed for different SBCs. Now we often see that gold common cards can go upwards of 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 coins depending on what SBCs that we get. Now over Team of the Year we're going to be getting ourselves loads of different SBCs, so you can see that the average price at the minute, right, is about, what's that, I'd say about 700 coins, maybe some popping up at 600. However, if we go over to any of the top 9 nations, absolutely any of these are all selling for around 600 coins or above. If I add that to my transfer targets, it will go fairly quickly as far as I'm aware. Let me just gonna keep doing this until should go any minutes now. It will. Why are you showing me up, Hugo? Do you want to just do me a favor and just sell on, you absolute little? There we go. Listing has expired. Like I was saying though, anything from the top 9 nations at the minute is selling consistently at 600 coins. However, at times you've been able to get any from these at around 350, 400, 500 coins, which means that, say if you had 30,000 coins, right, actually, say you had 35,000 coins, you put all of it into discard gold common centre backs from the top 9 nations. If you would have held them for, say, I don't know, a bit longer until they're up like they are now, you could be making yourself 700 coins per card. If you've invested at 35k and you can sell them on at 700 coins, you're making 70,000 coins there. Obviously that's revenue, not profit. The profit after tax will be roughly about 6,500 is what you would be making. And off a 35,000 coin investment, that is actually really, really good. So just something to keep in mind. If you want to, you can just come over here and you can just snipe these at 500 coins, sell them on instantly if you want to, if you're that way inclined. Or what you can do is just focus on these and monitor the prices of them. If they're getting anywhere near discard price, in my opinion, it's always a buy. Again, Argentina though, you can sell that pretty consistently at 700 coins. You can build up some coins by doing this. It's not the most coins in the world and it is mega, mega competitive. But when we get supply from different packs, this will be a really, really good method to do. Nice. On the flip side of that as well, you've also got gold rares. Now, gold rares are a bit of a different scenario to what they were last year. Now, as you guys know, we've had preview packs introduced in the game this year. Now, last year, what happened with a load of gold rares, for example, with someone like Kanate, they actually went up really, really high in price because of the different league upgrade SBCs that we get. So what we're going to get over Team of the Year is going to be something called league upgrades. Now, what happens with these is they come out and you have to go and build a squad, which is like 11 rare players, and you get a league specific gold upgrade pack, which gives you like 3 gold rares and then I think it gives you 6 gold commons. So what happened was players like Kanate went up to like 1,500, 1,700 coins in price, which is massive. But obviously we've got preview packs this year, so there's a lot more supply. However, centre backs who are popular leagues, popular nations at discard price, in my opinion, I don't think it's a bad shout. They could easily go to 1,000, 1,200, 1,300 with the right SBC. It's not nailed on, but just something to just bear in mind.
Fair enough.
Moving into the next method, this is going to be a method talking about fodder. Now, I have to talk about fodder because there's going to be so many different opportunities for you to invest in fodder, and I just think that you can't ignore it. Now, what I'm talking about with fodder is cards who are only really used because of their rating. Now, at this stage in the game, people have got pretty decent teams. We've had icon and SBCs, we've had potentially hero player picks coming as well. We've had loads of different SBCs. So for players like Navas, now, this might be someone who I'm saying is fodder. He might be in your main team. Realistically though, I wouldn't say that someone who's competing in, say, the Elite Division or Division 1 is using a player like Navas. So during Team of the Year, what we're going to get is lightning rounds, which are, I don't need to explain lightning rounds. You know what lightning rounds are. We get them every single Friday. Now, when lightning rounds are out, 6, 7, 8 p.m, probably between 7 and 8 p.m. UK time is the time to buy your fodder, because that's when the stuff will come down in price. Now, what's going to happen is that we're going to get loads of supply from 83s, 84s, whatever it may be. And say, for example, this Navas, whilst he's chilling at the minute for around he was going for about 5.5k, he could come down to, say, 4.5, 4.2, 4.3k, or whatever it might be, and then that's the time to buy when he's been heavily supplied. You wait a bit, you wait for an SBC, and then they shoot up in price. So how do you determine whether something is fodder or not? I'll give you a bit of a good way. If the card looks naff, if it looks absolutely shit on the face stats, it's probably fodder. For example, PK is a perfect example of someone who is classed as fodder. This card's ass. No one's using this card in the Division 1. Just trust me now. And if they are, the hardcore Barca fan, because this card is trash, man. So what you need to do is monitor the prices day to day on FIFA, or use Footbin, link in the description for that. And you need to find when they've been their absolute lowest and then try and buy based on that. It's a really generalized way of me explaining fodder, but in my opinion, it's the best way that I can explain it without going too in detail and you click off this video.
2 words: entrepreneurship.
Moving into the third easy way to make coins in FIFA 22, what you need to do, I'm going to be giving you an overall method for this. There's not really too much sort of theory that you need, but the other ones that I told you about, they're very dependent on team of the year and obviously knowing the market somewhat. However, this one, if you wait until this point in the video, Spice World, is very much worth it. Now, what you need to do is come over here to the pricing, set it to max price 15k, min buy now 15k. This is sort of a variation of the 1, 2, 3 method. I've used this method for a number of years, and in my opinion, I think it could rival the 1, 2, 3 method. So what you need to do, find yourself a player like the Sicaria card, and then you need to go and find out what his price is. So it's up to you what you use to try and find what the player price is at this time. Now, what I'm using is Footbin, and I'm checking the market sales history just to see what he's been going for beforehand. So I'm just going to remove all of this, and as you can see, we have now got a Zakaria potentially coming in at 13,250, who, according to my little spreadsheet here, has been consistently selling at around 15,000 coins. So with that, you then need to try and win these cards on open bid. Now, you need to be basically getting the best price that you possibly can. It goes without saying, and if you can get them with a shadow or a hunter, obviously if they're a forward, that's absolutely perfect. So we're going to sit here and see if we can get this, but we've been outbid. Damn it. So you can use that general filter if you want to, or you can just flick through all of these different little sets here. So you can go for rule breakers, signature signings, wants to watch, headliners, or Adidas numbers up. Anything which has got a stat boost on that card is a good shout. So you don't really want to be going for stuff like the Commonwealth Sudamericana. It's just not really much point doing it, in my opinion, but you can use this general filter as well. So I'm going to go off, I'm going to go and try and get myself a deal. I'll be back in just a sec. So I should be able to see, I've just managed to go and get myself a Hummels at 31,750, which is absolutely brilliant, because this card is selling for roughly around 34 to 35k. As you'll be able to see here, pretty much all of them are going for like 35k-ish, so I can get him sold on at a pretty decent profit. Again, if we're selling on at around 35,000 coins, got about 1,500 coins tax, which means that we should be coming out with about a 1k to 2k profit there or thereabouts, which is sick, innit? But lads, that's where I'm going to be wrapping up this video. Hopefully you enjoyed this video going through 3 easy ways to make coins in FIFA 22. If we smash that like target, I'll do another one of these as well. Make sure to click here or here to go and check out another video, or in the middle of me to subscribe to this channel. Has been Lewis, LA96, and I'm off. Yeah.